What the fuck is up today, junkie bitches and thoughtful thoughts? It's your boy Petty Pinky Smiffa, and why the hell ain't you taking a picture? Now today, of course as always, just come here to spill my little thoughts to you little thoughts. Now first off, I'm gonna take a little dibble dabble, and then I'm gonna sip it. I do have a 2-liter today. Shout out to Sprite. My Sprite ain't dirty right now. My Sprite's really clean. Really transparent. Hold on. Not a lot going on for me this week. There's a lot going on this week. Of course, as always, gonna spill my thoughts and tell you thoughts and just a couple things how I feel. If you have kids, they can't grow up and be healthy and extend their fancy pinkies off of just Taco Bell and McDonald's. Now, McDonald's Chicken Nugget Happy Meals does not necessarily qualify as feeding your kids dinner, okay? That's not even a lunch meal. If you can go back 20 years later and eat that same meal, that's not real food, okay? Now, they can't grow and get strong, healthy bones if they're not eating real food and getting real vitamins. So go home and cook something. You know what I'm saying? Go home and cook a lasagna. Not the frozen family size lasagna either. Go home and cook something for your children for once. They might appreciate you a little bit more instead of stopping through that drive-thru with those coupons all the time. When in doubt, stick that pinky out. Everybody's scared of these motherfucking clowns. But ain't nobody scared of trapping without having money put up for a lawyer or for bond. Fucking... The thought of all thoughts, Kim Kardashian got robbed this week. That's fancy. And I was reading I wasn't reading because I don't really read that much. I don't like to read. Reading is kind of boring. Random fact. In like 3rd or 4th grade, I had to do a book report. I think it was Miss Taylor. Shout out Miss Taylor. Thank you for this grade too, because you gave me like an 87 or an 88. Very fancy of a grade. But I had to do a book report, and I did my book report on the book Shiloh. But the reason I did that was because it always used to come on Disney, and I could just watch that movie. But I was reading I guess I'll watch an article. I don't know I was watching a video, and they said it was in a hotel that doesn't even have an address, and they think it was an inside job. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: there's some petty people out there, and I don't know Kim Kardashian per se, but I will tell you, if she was in my city with $2 million worth of jewelry, I can get pretty petty, okay? But also, it might be good for celebrities to get robbed every once in a while. Give them a little reality check, you know what I'm talking about? I wasn't a junkie again this week. I also didn't suck any dick to pay Comcast. As always, if you're sucking dick, set a rate of a minimum $200. I'm gonna say this repeatedly because I want y'all to set standards out there. But also this week, fucking... goddamn Chief Keef coming out the goddamn woo-ha with a little thoughts of his own thoughts, talking about all these gay rappers. Well, I agree with you, Chief Keef, but you're a little late. And I figured somebody would be touching on this, because all the time I hear so-and-so sucks, and, well, basically, I think he's talking about Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi and all them rappers, and if you want my opinion, which you probably don't, but if you probably do because you're watching my damn video, but if you want my opinion, Chief Keef, you're a little late, because you should have been addressing this when Young Thug came out calling his homeboys lovers in Bay and talking about smoking on a penis. But I agree with you, I guess. But at the same time, if he's talking about Lil Yachty and Uzi Vert and all that, I actually like them. For one, I mean, this is not 1996 no more. Music has evolved. Hip-hop has evolved. I mean, music, period, has evolved. I mean, if you go back and listen to country, it's not really country anymore. It's pretty much country and rap. You call it crap. And then if you listen to any pop music, all that is just EDM beats with some vocals over it. There's subgenres through rock. There should be subgenres through hip-hop, but I don't really think there is. But I think we definitely should start thinking about branching off and calling some of this stuff something different. Because it's not, if you want to listen to the old hip-hop, if you want quote-unquote hip-hop, traditional hip-hop, if you would per se, it's not up there with Jay-Z or Biggie or Tupac or Kendrick Lamar even, or J. Cole and them. But at the same time, you have to give them credit for putting out the work and putting out their message. Now, some of them, I agree, I don't like some of it. But at the same time, I don't listen to it. Now, I think if you're not listening to some of the new hip-hop, you're probably going to die soon. Because that lets me know that you're very old. But it's like Young Thug, I don't want to smoke on a penis and I don't want to call my homeboy Bay. But this motherfucker's dropping a mixtape left and right. So you can't really knock him there. Chief Keef, I agree with you though. And I fuck with Chief Keef. But at the same time, when Chief Keef came out, a lot of people were thinking that he was garbage too. So, I thought he was garbage. I mean, if you go back and look at that Breakfast Club interview, he does not look like he could even record a song. But that's besides the point. These are just my random thoughts of a thought. Another thing, if you are old and try to tell me what you do, aren't you supposed to be dying soon? I love all the old people, but again, this is not 1956. You have to adapt to the times, you old junkie bitch. I'm sorry that you're old and that you're not used to this culture, but I'm not pulling my pants up for you, first off. And a little message to all you thoughtful thoughts out there. Don't go out there tricking this season. Go out there trick-or-treating with your kid. I see a lot of parents always talking about how they don't want to take and how they don't want to buy their kid a costume or take them trick-or-treating. You had that experience. And I'm pretty sure you're dressing up like a little Thot this year with a little slutty nurse outfit on and a little slutty cop outfit on, going around drinking Jello shots. So don't get upset at your kid because you want to go be an awful thoughtful Thot this year, but you can't because you were spreading your legs fertilizing eggs. Just take your kid out for an hour. If I see you make a post this year where you dressed up like a slutty cop and drinking Jello shots, but I don't see you making a post about you taking your kids trick-or-treating, you need to open up that silverware drawer, grab you that metal fork, run some little water over it, okay? And then you need to go over to your phone and unplug it from the wall. You take that fork and dip it back into some water again just to make sure it's extra nice and wet. You stick that fork inside that socket and you kill yourself, okay? When in doubt, stick that pinky out